Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream. Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
High-rise luxury living.
People are the vehicle, people are the connection, people are the expansion.
Helping folks just like you find your dream home.
It just never disappoints.
Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts. The opportunity to achieve our biggest goals and aspirations.
It's the American Dream.
Welcome to the American Dream TV. I'm your host, Elisa Fitzpatrick. Today, we're at the Murfreesboro Airport, and we're going to be speaking with Andrew Farver. He is our chaplain of our local VFW. Hey, Andrew, tell me a little bit about the VFW and what's the importance, and why are you here in this beautiful airport?
The VFW is the oldest veteran service organization in the world. We help veterans, here to help our communities. We're here to be involved. And why we use the airport, they actually agreed to host us for free. They love us here. It's all set up with drop-down screens, and it's a way of reaching out to the community and saying, hey, we're here.
Give me a little bit of the history of the VFW and why it's around.
The VFW started in 1899. It was for veterans who had served overseas. So Vietnam, Korea, World War I, World War II. So this organization is for combat veterans. Veterans, we are a very special group. The only thing we did while we were in, we served. We served our country. We served this great America. Now we get out, we don't have, what do? We serve our communities. And that's why we are #still serving.
Wonderful. So if the community wants to be involved with the VFW, is there, first of all, can they? And if they can, how can they reach out to you to get information?
That's great. There's a couple ways. If you actually have somebody in your family that served overseas, you can join what is called the VFW Auxiliary. Another way is you can go online, vfw.org. If you are a veteran that served overseas, you can join online, or you can actually visit one of the 6,000 posts that we have around the country. We're all over the United States. We have 942,000 members.
Tell me a little bit about what events do you have in the community, or are they just local to your VFW?
We have events all over the place. I'm already booked until June 27th. We don't know what other posts are doing, but we can find out because it's all on Facebook and Instagram. And I know we have 10 VFWs here in District 5, and we all try to get together and we try to do very similar things.
Tell me, is there any specific story that stands out to you, whether it's within your own post or around the community, that sticks out that you would really feel passionate about to share with us?
Yeah, the VFW saved my life. I was an alcoholic for a long time. When I got out, I didn't have a path. I didn't have any means. I didn't care about anything. And the VFW got me to care about things again. 5 years ago, I stopped drinking. And then I kept on joining these groups. That's what saves a lot of our VFW members, is actually helping people.
I know there's a huge event that you guys do annually that you partner with the airport. Can you give me a little bit about that and what that is?
Yeah, it's called the STEAM Fest. It stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Aeronautical, and Math. One day, it's at the airport. We can't wait. We're going to be a gold sponsor. It's a good way to show our commitment to the airport.
Keep an eye out for that event. It's amazing, and you will be able to see it annually. That's such a wonderful event and such great involvement with the airport.
You know, they've been so good to us for over the past 2 years. I'm so happy to be involved with the airport here in town.
Thank you so much, Andrew, for your time today. You know, I'm a huge supporter of the veterans, and fun fact, I'm speaking at their meeting tonight. And so, Andrew, again, I appreciate you so much for your time today. It was great to hear more about the veterans and how we can support you. And until next time, I'm your host, Elisa Fitzpatrick with the American Dream TV.
Welcome to North Nashville. I'm your host, Karen Hoff with American Dream TV. We're at the home of the Nashville Sounds, First Horizon Park. Come on, let's explore North Nashville. Just left the stadium, but I wanted to tell you that there's been a softball stadium there since the late 1800s. And in 2015, they decided to put it back in the original location. Also, Farmers Market. Farmers Market has been in North Nashville since the 1940s and had a recent rehab in the 1990s to what you see today. We have historic Germantown, historic Buena Vista, we have Salem Town, Hope Gardens. Let's go visit one of our famous businesses in Germantown. At the Cupcake Collection with the owner, Mignon Francois. You've been here for 15 years. You've seen all the growth going on in North Nashville. How does it make you feel?
It makes me feel like a superhero. Like, you can do anything if only you believe. When I first started the Cupcake Collection, my neighbors didn't believe anybody was gonna come and stand in line, let alone it be for something gourmet, and look at all this stuff that's grown up around us. We believed that we were the catalyst for what made Germantown become what it is. And so if you ever come to Germantown, you don't experience the Cupcake Collection, you've missed out on what makes this part of town so sweet.
And my daughter wants me to ask you, how do you make your gluten-free and your dairy-free cupcakes taste so good?
It's all the love that we put inside. And I feel like if love conquers all, that's got to include calories. So at the Cupcake Collection, we don't count those either.
So I'll leave you with my last question. Why should people come to North Nashville to shop and explore and invest?
Yeah, because North Nashville is the heart of what Nashville is. As you've seen Nashville grow and change, a lot of what Nashville was still exists right here in North Nashville. And I feel like this is the heartbeat of the city. You get brick sidewalks and you get local owned right here in Germantown. And so I feel like if you want to come to Music City, you should also get some music for your mouth.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much. I look forward to getting some of your cupcakes. Thank you for exploring North Nashville with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Come back. Check out our restaurants, our stores and shops. Maybe invest in a home here. House prices are between $500,000 and $1.2. Thank you from American Dream.
Welcome to Clarksville. I am your host, Journey Gillette, and today we are going to delve into the heart of our city's happenings. Joining me today will be the Honorable Mayor of Montgomery County, Mr. Wes Golden, and his wife, who are both instrumental in shaping the future of our community. But first, let's go check out the Mailroom, a local restaurant with quite the history. This is the Mailroom. It's located in downtown Clarksville, and before it was a restaurant, it was the United States Post Office and Federal Building. This restaurant serves made-from-scratch dishes and draft cocktails. It also has a pretty neat outdoor patio. Now let's grab a table and wait for our guests. I am sitting here with Mayor Wes Golden and his beautiful wife, Sarah. Thank you both so much for meeting me here today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Yes. So let's dive in. Are there any plans for 2024 that maybe are exciting or anything that you think we should know about?
Absolutely. There's a lot going on, and I know 2023 is a hard year to top after opening of the F&M Bank Arena. But we do have a lot of things going on right now. We're going to be starting the construction of our new Animal Control Center as well as our North Public Library.
Okay.
So we're excited about that, and they're going to be right next to each other, so it's going to be one construction project happening at the same time.
Right.
And we're hoping a lot of kids from the library will also talk to parents into adopting animals as well. So
yes, I know that got me whenever I was a kid, for sure. So moving into more of an economic front, are there any new industries that are coming to Clarksville that we should know about and be looking out for?
Absolutely. So our industrial development team has been very productive here recently. So we have LG Chemical that's moving here. It's going to be over 800 jobs, and over 100 of those jobs are 6 figures or greater.
Wow.
So we've had other announcements going on. Dongwa's coming. QP, which is the largest brand name in Japan, they're moving here as well. We have some more announcements probably on the way, but we find ourselves in a situation where we can be more selective. So we've done a really great job of getting more diversity inside of our economic package, I guess. You know, used to the military base was the only thing here, but now we've done a great job of diversifying, and we're not so dependent on one single thing anymore.
Okay. I know Fort Campbell's our biggest employer. Would you say that that's definitely still the case, or with everything that we're adding into the community, is it kind of?
It is still the case, and we love it.
Yes.
You know, it really makes Clarksville, Montgomery County what it is, and I believe it's the most patriotic city in America.
Yes.
We have over 33,000 veterans living here as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they're intertwined in everything we do.
I love that. So you're a resident of Clarksville.
I am.
How long have you lived in Clarksville, and what keeps you so connected to our community?
So I'm 43 years old, so that's how long I've been here. Yeah. And I think what keeps us, and what also we try to teach our kids, is serving others, being involved in the community. All the nonprofits, you know, when people tell us there's nothing to do, you're not looking very hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are so many ways to just jump into the community and get involved. Everything from gay packs to Big Brothers Big Sisters to the Bikers Who Care, Kiwanis, Rotary, all the different things.
That wraps up our show for today. Thank you for watching this episode of The American Dream, and I'll see you next time.
Into the new year, looking forward to new opportunities and new adventures, we want to take you to Tootsie's Orchid Lounge, where new opportunities have been abundant and so many new adventures have started.
And today we're going to be speaking with Tootsie's grandson, Terry, who grew up in this iconic honky-tonk.
And give you the up-close and personal look at who Tootsie was and how her bar became one of the most famous honky-tonks in Nashville.
I'm your host, Wendy Green,
Kim McDonald,
and Emmy Tippett.
Welcome to the American Dream TV. Selling Nashville. Let's go.
Today we're here with Tootsie's grandson, Terry Weekly. Terry, thank you so much for being here with us.
I'm glad you're here.
Thank you so much. So Terry, you and I have been friends for a better part of
a long time,
a better part of 20 years now.
Right.
We've seen Nashville go through a lot of changes over the years.
Absolutely.
So tell us, we're sitting here, here's a picture.
That's my granny.
Beautiful granny here. So I'm all that they say, if these walls could talk, I'm sure these walls would have a lot to say.
Yes, they would.
So what is one of your favorite memories of growing up here and seeing all the changes? And you were here as a small child, so what was one of your favorite memories?
Really, one of my favorite memories was sitting in the front window down there at Christmas time watching the Christmas parade, because everybody else would be outside cold and we'd be in here warm in t-shirts, because Granny wanted us to see the parade. And she would go outside and blow a whistle and make everybody move. So her grandbabies could see that parade.
So Granny took care of you.
That's right. And we'd sit in that window right downstairs. Yes. I would like to give a shout out to Steve Smith, is the owner now. He has done so much to keep her memory alive and keep this place alive. and it's the #1 honky tonk in the world.
What is something about Tootsie that most people don't know?
Well, the main thing is you can't dig up any dirt on her because she never did anything bad. She was always good to people, nice to people. She always helped people. That's what put a smile on her face. When them customers walked through that door, if they needed something, she was there for them.
I think that's one of the things that I love about some of the iconic figures in Nashville is their ability to just be really genuine and really have that spirit of really wanting to help people. And I think that's one of the things I see about Tootsie, everything that I read about her, and just kind of comes through. One, obviously, just not being able to dig up any dirt. It's just like that speaks a lot about her character.
Yeah, to love Tootsie, it's noticed.
Tell me about the wall.
This wall is what everybody starting out in the business, they wanted their picture on this wall because they knew they were getting started and they were heading the right direction if they made the Wall of Fame at Tootsie's.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Terry, so much for being here with us today and sharing the heart behind Tootsie's and why this place is so iconic in Nashville. So thank you again so much for being here.
Oh, you're welcome. Anything that's got to do with her, I am more than glad to do it. I loved my grandmother. She was a great woman.
The culture here in Nashville is super special, and one of the reasons we love selling in this beautiful city and calling this wonderful place home. Thank you so much, Terry, for joining us today and everything that you shared. It was such a special opportunity to take a sneak peek into the world-famous bar, Tootsie's Orchid Lounge. And from all of us here in Nashville, Happy New Year!
Welcome to historic Germantown in Nashville, Tennessee. Today we're going to explore one of my favorite places, the Library Cafe. I'm your host, Jessica Tamaro for American Dream TV. Hi Noah, so you're one of the owners of the Library Cafe here in Germantown, which is one of my favorite areas of Nashville. Tell us what the inspiration was for bringing coffee, books, and community to such a neat area of Nashville.
Yeah, so I, as a kid, always wanted to open up a bookstore and bakery, and I always just kind of put that off as like, oh, that's a dream that like you dream as a little kid. And then I found a passion for coffee, dropped out of school as a fifth-year college student to work in the coffee industry. But the big thing that I didn't find in the coffee industry, or just a lot of workplaces, was a place that cared about its employees. And I came home one day and was complaining to my husband that I wish I could create a place that cared about its employees as much as I do. And he said, well, why don't we do it? And that was a year ago. And a year later, here we are creating a place that cares about its employees first, then our community, and then good coffee.
So I love the idea of the take a book, leave a book concept, and it's clear when you walk in here that it's not just about books, it's not just about coffee, it's more about community.
From the get-go, we were like, we're going to do a community bookshelf, even if it was just one, which we ended up doing. All the rest are for sale. But we wanted to be able to have a place that if your love for books is there, you can just come and grab one. Almost all of our products that we use, we've either background checked to be either ethical or employee focused, either or. And then if we've gone for supporting for the local community of supplying with local honey, we're creating our syrups in-house now. We'll be moving towards inviting local artists to fill our walls with art and give 90% of the sales to the artist because we want to promote them.
It's just a very, very cozy place. And I have heard recently that Nashville was the #1 city to start a business in the country.
Really?
So, and this is a testament to that. You know, your early success and running out of coffee on your first day, and it's incredible. I love it.
It really does not surprise me to learn that. Like, I knew that we were the #1 growing city for population for 3 years now. So it's great to know that, hey, no, businesses can thrive too. And I've had people reach out to me like, hey, I want to open a concept like yours, and I'm not like, cool, let's do this. Like, I will sit down with you and give you advice. Even if they were to open on the other side of town, I don't care. I want you to thrive. Just like Crema wanted me to thrive, I want those people's dreams to thrive.
Thank you for having us today. I look forward to having some coffee.
Yeah, absolutely, and thank you all for coming and enjoying the library.
I love it. Now that we've had our coffee fix, let's go see a luxury townhome in the heart of it all. Here we are at 415 Monroe Street, a true gem in the heart of Germantown. Germantown is downtown's premier neighborhood, where you can walk to numerous coffee shops, restaurants, parks, the farmers market, and various entertainment venues. Imagine enjoying privacy in this detached townhome while living in the middle of it all. Step inside and you'll find a true chef's kitchen, equipped with Wolf appliances, custom-created countertops, and custom hammered sinks. The primary suite features a spacious bath, a digital steam shower, and the closet of your dreams. Numerous windows flood the space with natural light. This home has modern features like a smart home system and surround sound. This oversized rooftop has a fully upgraded outdoor kitchen and built-in fire pit. Enjoy views of the downtown Nashville skyline, and in the evenings you can see fireworks from the Nashville Sound Stadium. Thank you for joining me on American Dream TV Selling Nashville. I'm Jessica Tamaro. See you next time.
I am so excited to be here featuring this amazing farm, Kindred Spirits, hidden in a quiet neighborhood in Franklin, Tennessee. Kindred Spirits Farms, where the inspiration to healing is taken one step at a time. Now let's go meet the cowgirl in charge. So, Alicia.
Hey, Bobby Joe.
You are the cowgirl in charge. Thank you so much for having us here today. I'm super excited for you to share what your facility is all about. Absolutely. And how it's helping our wonderful community.
It was in 2007, and we had moved to the state of Tennessee from Florida in 1996. So we had been here for a little over 11 years at that point. And we had known that we wanted to move on to a farm. My father grew up in Kennett, Missouri, and was the person who actually gave me the love of horses. I was randomly driving again, just down some back roads, and I saw this sign, and I thought I went to the correct door for the sign that it was, attached to, and I knocked, and the woman answers, and she goes, "Hello?" I said, "Hi, I'm so sorry to bother you, but by any chance, are these 23 acres for sale, that for sale sign, yours?" She goes, "No, but that's interesting you're here right now, because I literally just hung up the phone with my family. Mom and Dad are in Colorado right now, and they called me because they said that they have felt like they want to sell about 23 acres of their land, and I'd love to show it to you." So we have a lot of kids that get to come and ride here now.
So Alicia, will you tell us a little bit more about your therapeutic facility and how that works, and who's a part of that, and what is it all about?
Absolutely. Okay, so Kindred Spirits Farm is our equine assisted therapy program. So instead of going to a hospital or a classroom or doing in-home therapies, they get to come out to the farm and they get to work alongside of this majestic creature for therapy. And they don't even think it's work. When they get on the horse, even just getting on a horse is a full body experience. They're cognitively working, fine and gross motor skills. So fine motor skills, fingers and toes, gross motor skills, arms and legs. Everything is involved when it comes to working an equine assisted therapy. It just brings a different element of healing.
Seriously, like Misty is already reducing my anxiety from filming this. So that's huge. I love it. So can you talk about, do the therapy horses actually have specific kind of training?
I do a lot of what's called natural horsemanship. And that is kind of learning respect on the ground and in the saddle. It's also working on sensitizing the horse and desensitizing the horse. So we do a lot of that. It's personality, and then you just have to have the patience. And you know, I have been doing it a bit, I guess at the point where I feel like they're ready, the things I put in front of them don't seem to affect them anymore. In fact, they almost understand their job, when they understand their job.
I personally have seen her social media on her summer camps, and I've even asked her if I could come and be a part of this summer camp, because they have all kinds of fun.
And we do. So the entity of my therapy program is Kindred Spirits Farm. The entity of my, what we call typical children and adults that aren't in a therapeutic setting per se, is Kindred Spirit Stables. We do summer camps, shows, boarding, sales, lessons year-round, and what else is there? We do training, so it brings a whole different dynamic. So it's our for-profit side, which really allows me to continue to have my nonprofit side. It's really the only thing that lets me that, and then contribution from our families around here and word of mouth. So yes, so Kindred Spirit Stable kind of brings a whole other side to Kindred Spirits.
Well, that is so cool.
Everybody come out and ride at Kindred Spirits.
Yes. So my heart is super full right now, and I absolutely hate to leave, but it's all the time we have today for the American Dream TV. I'm your host, Bobby Jo Barnes, and I'll see you next time.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American dream.